Huh? Welcome back, Fenista Nation. It is game day. LSU versus Bama. We're going to get destroyed. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the game for sure. But I'm cooking some food because I like food. And we like food in this family.
We love food.
We're going to do some New Orleans style stuffed bell peppers for your face hole and your soul. Because it is oh so good. Let's get it going. First things first in getting a good stuffed bell pepper is you got to cut it. But you got to have it. Half it.
Cut it in half.
Cut it in half. And we got a big pot right here with a bunch of water in it that I'm trying. You got to boil, get to a good simmer. But before that gets to a simmer, we got to cut some of these in half. And you got to get the guts out. You de-gut. Rona, you de-gut the bell pepper so that you can stuff it with some just ground meat and goodness. Definitely want to rinse off these bad boys, these good old bell pepper halves, because you don't know what people have touched them and done to them in the store, and they had Rona and things of that nature. So just rinse them off before you put them in the pot.
Yeah, they could have crotch hand or something like that.
They could have what?
Crotch hand.
Crotch hand? While we wait on this water to boil, because that's a massive pot of water, we have 12?
Yeah, 12.
12 halves, or 12 total? Doesn't matter. Might as well chop some garlic while we wait on the water to boil. I mean, because you're going to need this for your seasonings for your stuffing. This, onions, bell pepper, celery, but we have, we cheat. We have the frozen holy trinity of seasonings and food world jargon. I'm just gonna cut you up some garlic, chop it up. Brittany even actually taught me that. She said to crush the garlic, and you could take the little shell off so much easier. I didn't know that.
I learned it from a cooking show.
Yeah, look, it just comes right off. Ooh. Alright, so the water is finally boiling, thank goodness. And we're going to drop our bell pepper halves in the water. We're going to boil the green bell pepper halves for 10 minutes.
10 minuets?
10 minuets, and then take them out. A stuffed green bell pepper with ground meat and some sort of seafood or ham, diced ham and stuff like that. That is a staple in New Orleans. My mom used to make stuffed bell peppers with just ground meat and, you know, a little bit of breadcrumb sprinkled on top. And it was still, she seasoned it up and it just tasted great. We are going to add some imitation crab meat to our mixture, our stuffing. 10 minutes has elapsed. We're gonna take these little guys and we're going to take them out of the boiling water, and we're gonna set them down.
Slippery suckers.
They have to cool down before you do anything else to them.
Maybe you need different tongs.
These tongs suck.
They do. They work for tea bags. Like...
We're gonna set these off on the side, let it cool completely. It's pretty steamy, but you let it cool completely. What we're gonna do next and get some ground meat. Ground meat time. You gotta tenderize the meat. We're gonna do some ground meat. We're gonna brown it down. Heat up a pan, and this is 2.25 pounds of ground meat that we're gonna brown down for our stuffing. for the green peppers. You're not going to put any seasonings on this yet. The seasonings will come later. Once your ground meat is browned, you're going to drain off all the fat that you got there because we don't need the extra grease. It's just nasty. Now comes the time when we cheat. I didn't chop any of this up. This is nice frozen onions, bell peppers, celery. After that has sauteed for a bit, we're going to toss in some garlic. Stir it in. Saute is done. It is finished. We're going to transfer that into another pan because this pan is not big enough to handle our ground meat, to get the seasonings all melded and molded together. Put your ground meat in the pot. There we are. Ground meat and saute in the same pan. We're going to warm it up, mix it together, and then add our just wonderful Cajun New Orleans seasoning to the stuffing. I want to show y'all what this looks like. No, go ahead and look in the camera at what you're filming.
Don't get a shot of my nose.
That's what it looks like, people.
I'm too short.
Kids are being kids, running around going crazy. Seasoning time. Of course, you got to have the good old Tony Sachery. Get a good helping of that. We're gonna put some onion powder, which I wish we had onion granules, whatever the hell it's called. Cayenne pepper. And put a little cayenne pepper in there. Some blackened seasoning. Get you a little salt in there. A little pepper. Pepper. And some ground thyme. After we get all of our seasonings and everything melded together, what we're going to do is add our crab meat, imitation crab meat. Let me let you know that's what that is. So you just want to warm everything up all nice and even, and then we're going to stuff them bell peppers. Everything's warmed up enough that we're going to start stuffing these things, but not before I get a cheat bite. I gotta see what this tastes like.
Not too bad.
That's gonna be so good. We're gonna stuff all this inside of these bad boys. Once you get everything done and you're nice and stuffed, you're gonna take some breadcrumbs and you're just gonna sprinkle it on top. This is gonna give you a little bit of a crispy, crunchity bite on the top here with the ground meat. Now you gotta stick it in the oven, 350 for how long?
I don't know.
We don't know. Bake for 30 minutes. So 350 degrees, 30 minutes in the oven, and then you devour one. Let's go beat Bama. Really, that's not gonna happen. Like, that's not gonna. 13 minuets is completed. It is time to take these wonderful, wonderful morsels out of the oven. And would you just look at that?
It smells amazing.
It is time that we take one of these morsels of goodness and we take a bite. This is
the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
A quote-unquote traditional New Orleans style stuffed bell pepper with the ground meat, a little bit of imitation crab meat. That's why I say it's kind of, you would normally use shrimp or actual real crab meat, but man, this looks good. Oh man, The little added crunch from the breadcrumb on top. That bell pepper is nice and soft, but not like falling apart. Got a little crunch to that as well. The ground meat seasoned up with the crab, the imitation crab meat. That is some good stuff right there. That really is. I gotta have another bite.
Hello says, give me some.
Yes, sir. I want some food. I want some food. Why are you laughing?
I love a fork.
I mean, I love that little guy.
I like to put a little Worcestershire.
Worcestershire? Mm-hmm. What you think, baby? What you think? Tell me what you think.
It looks yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's really, really, really good.
Well, with the LSU game well in hand on the side of Bama, it's truly men playing among boys. We had a great stuffed bell peppers. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully you can try it. I encourage you to try it. Try to cook that. Eat it, because, oh man, you're missing out on some really good flavors. Man, try it. Try it. You're going to love it. I guarantee it. I guarantee. But anyway, from our family to you, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you coming along with us. We're doing some cooking videos and things of that nature. Please like, subscribe, and slap the bell like Brad always says. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Googly eyes?
84, I was so close.
We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks a lot. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. So thank y'all for coming along today with us.